are you, Britney?
I'm 27.
27, Chicago. You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 3 daughters. 6, 5, and 3.
All by the same man?
No. I got 2 different baby fathers.
Why you not with the 3-year-old dad?
He was a sneaky link. He younger than me. I thought it was my first baby daddy's baby, and it wasn't. I know. I was in a relationship with my first baby daddy, so he had got locked up, and then I was messing with the other dude, and
If 6 out of 10 black men reach the middle class or become rich by the time they reach the middle age, and black American women seem to be able to only pick losers, it means that you're horrible at picking black men. You in a room full of 10 black men, and it's 2 suckers in there that's dead broke and ain't never gonna do nothing. And those are the 2 you pick to have children with? These are the losers that all you women are complaining about?
So you were having sex with them at the same time?
2 weeks apart.
So what pregnancy did you think it was your baby daddy?
Yeah, but I told both of them, like, it was possible it could be you or you.
And your baby daddy was in jail?
Yeah.
If 6 out of 10 men in the room are gonna be winners, and you as a woman pick one of the 4 men left who are gonna be losers or just poor, that means you're horrible at judging men and their future success that they might have.
So when did you find out? Like when you gave birth?
When I gave birth, yeah.
And was it by the appearance or the DNA test?
By the appearance. She was like a little Mexican baby.
Because the sneaky link was a Mexican?
My second baby daddy, yeah, he's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
And your first baby daddy black?
Yeah.
You know that whole swirl movement? And I got this from BGS Immo. What this points out is that black women, they have 1 million more babies out of wedlock with men of other races than black men do. They're the only group of women who have more children out of wedlock with foreign men or men from other races than their men.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
You know, your polite savages, and somebody would have told me 15 years ago that we would be seeing people admit their debauchery live and for real on the internet, and it would be there every night, and one way or the other, all over. I wouldn't have believed you.
So how did he take the information when he realized he wasn't the baby daddy?
My first baby daddy was
What happened when the baby came out your vagina?
So, when I told him, he was like, it was my fault. If you were messing with somebody else, I'm still stick with you. I'm going to be with you still. The baby came. He actually was all cool. I thought it was his. He thought it was his. And when she came, she wasn't. I saw it in his eyes. I saw it in his face. I did feel bad. But, we're here now. So, and it's my baby at the end of the day. So.
A lot of black women say, well, you black men are doing the same thing to these other women from these other races that y'all are doing to us. Meaning basically sticking them with babies and leaving them. That's basically what y'all like to say. Y'all love to say that. Unfortunately, the facts don't bear that out. The research doesn't bear that out. So when it comes to who's making these biracial children out of wedlock, it's y'all. Y'all doing the same thing to them that y'all did to us.
You see, the only thing we had was Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, and these shows that we knew that weren't real. We knew that these were turned up. We knew that they were putting something on it. But the real reality television is not on any shows or any housewives or anything like that. Real reality TV, if you want to know the nitty gritty about somebody's details, is right here on Kendra G Live and other shows of that nature.
Actual child's father. So was he involved?
He was in prison too, but he was in federal.
Come on, man. I mean, come on, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Britney!
I know. I was young and dumb, and I had a bad choice.
Britney, the baby's 3.
And say I was young and dumb. Most men are gonna say you don't deserve a second chance. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that's what a lot of men are gonna hear.
So the first thing I want to do is dispel the rumor that everyone can make a mistake. We should not be comfortable making mistakes with lives. See, you had a sneaky link, ma'am. You had a one-night stand, and what you didn't do is you didn't use protection. You didn't use any precaution. You didn't require him to use protection. You weren't on any birth control. What you did was you went on and you gave in to your carnal desires, and you had a child. But of course, you wanted to put that child on the father of the other 2 children you had.
Women, You have a vagina. You are powerful, but you are misusing your vagina. You give it away all the time. You say you want to be a wife, but you give it out freely. That's what makes it special. Why should Ray Ray jump to the equation and become Prince Charming when you let Pookie have the vagina for chicken? You are mismanaging your power, which is your vagina. And your vagina should only go to the man that wants the things that you desire.
You see, this is what a lot of men, we look at this and we say things like mandatory paternity tests. We say a lot of things like you just can't trust her. And women like this feed into the narrative, feed into the confirmation bias, feed into the idea that perhaps relationships are just done in this era and time. And don't even talk about marriage. You come on Kendra G's show, proud, smiling, grinning from ear to ear, proclaiming that, oh, well, the last one was just a sneaky link. Ma'am, it's not a mistake. You intentionally went there with that man. You intentionally had relations with that man. So you intentionally had that child with that man. Possibly you thought it would be easy to put it on the other guy.
Well, can't nobody ever make me feel type of way about my life because these are my shoes and I'm walking in them myself.
I respect that. 10 toes down for themselves. So it is what it is. Okay.
And you constantly picking these two losers. What does that say about you? Because you won't accept correction for your behavior, you still headed down that dusty long aisle of destruction.
Now, I'm not trying to throw shade at this sister, but I'm just saying, what are you thinking? Somebody has to just look at her and say, what are you thinking? You're going to tell this to the world, and you're going to be proud of it. You're going to be proud of it. You're going to laugh and kiki with your bad audio. And you know, you're a decent-looking lady, but who's going to take you seriously? And ladies out there, why are you co-signing this madness? Why aren't the ladies standing up and saying this is enough? Just like one of our comments we had where this lady said, were we still keeping score of who's sleeping with who? And basically what she's saying is, why are you worried about these people's past? And the question is simple. If you use this lady as an example, and at this point it was Sukihana, and she's crying because her past is haunting her. This lady on the Kendra G live show, her past is haunting her. But the truth is that everyone always wants to pull this thing that no matter what they've done before, you deserve respect. And everyone knows that's not true.
In the meanwhile, Kevin Samuel said black women are enemy is a Hispanic woman, meaning that's your greatest competition. Those are the women who are out here stealing your men away from
There are three groups of women: Latinas, Asians, and Eastern Europeans. These women are taking the men of value, whether they're blue collar, white collar, whether they're rakish, rugged, or refined. Black women need to understand something, that your biggest enemy is not a white woman. Your biggest enemy is the Hispanic woman. When you're talking about what you bring to the table, these women are bringing tables. Oh, oh my.
Not only are we worth competing over, but we're some of the best men in this country. And it seems like the other women see that before you do. This Latina woman, this Asian woman, and this white woman are taking that other 8 and working with them. Or at least that other 6 out of 10 and working with them. If they can pick a better man out of your group, then you can.
You don't respect the person who just got out of prison for doing horrible things. You are leery of that person. Even if this person has to gain respect from society again, even after they paid their penance. You don't respect somebody who always was breaking in and stealing from you. You know, they have to show you that they've changed. And in this case, you don't respect somebody who's doing this debauchery live and telling everybody about it. And I just want to sum this up really quickly to let everybody know. Respect is reserved for the respectful. It's not reserved for the despicable. And this debaucherous behavior, the prostitute era of rap, all of this is despicable. And this is why you're having the results that you're having.
have 9 children by different fathers. I only know who 3 of their fathers are.
What? So all 9 children have 9 different fathers?
I would think those 3 have the same one.
3 of the kids have the same father, but 6 of them have different fathers?
Yes.
This is a secret. No one knows this?
No.
So who do people think the other 6 children, who the father is?
Whoever I tell them.
Oh, God. How do you not know who the fathers are? Was you like just Pound Town?
I was out there.
You was out there?
You was out there.
So nobody's asked for a paternity test?
No.
You got like a basic understanding of who it could be, right?
I think I do, but the sad part is it was so long ago, I don't even remember half their names. When my son asked me, I literally make up a name, and I've tried to remember that name I made up, but
so you just having these babies.
Like recently, I can't remember.
Wow. Well, more power. I mean, you know, I wish you the best.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these mother snakes on this mother.
And sometimes we read the comments. And sometimes we have comments of young ladies and they say silly things, but these things we understand that must be addressed. And one of our silly comments was from a young sister by the name of Brooklyn 1567. And she brought it up, but why are we still talking about who's sleeping with who? And my question is, why do we know who's sleeping with who? We ain't in everybody's business. Like Corey Holcomb said, we ain't Googling these people. These people are pushed in front of us. These people are proclaiming what they're doing. This young sister who came on Kendra G didn't have to tell everybody that she had a baby from a sneaky link. She wanted you to know it, because who can check me, boo? And so I tell you right now and right this minute, in order to have respect, you need to be respectful. See, we don't give respect to heathens. We don't give respect to low MFs. We don't give respect to folks. I say it again, in order to get respect, you must be respectable. In order to get respect, you must be respectable. Oh, you don't hear me. Let me get my Umar Johnson on and say it again. In order to get respect, you must be respectable. A lot of people want that respect that ain't earned it, don't want to earn it, and don't want to do nothing right, but still look you dead in the eye and say, why don't you respect me? Because ma'am, because sir, you have no reason to expect something that you don't deserve.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the THPPtube memberships. This is ScottT and Grover. Can you handle the tip? Because we are going all in. Peace.